Hey everybody, welcome to the Golf Club stream. We're going live today. We're excited to show everybody a couple of, a bit of gameplay, a few new exciting things for those of you who haven't seen the Golf Club before, maybe not familiar with the title. I'm Josh, I'm the head of creative here at HB Studios. Next to me we've got Shaun. Shaun can do his own intro.
I'm Shaun West, I'm the producer of the Golf Club 2.
And I am Brett, the community manager of the Golf Club 2.
So these two guys are very public they're in the face, I guess I should say, public figures in the golf club community and in the sphere out there. I hide in the shadows purposely to keep myself outside of the line of fire. These guys, on the other hand, are out there, taking their licks daily and keeping everybody happy and engaged, which is, it's what we want out there. So that's the purpose of today, is just kind of play through, just kind of show some things that are coming up, have a chat, and hopefully engage with you guys. You'll see my phone in my hand. I'm not just flaking out and doing my own thing. I'm going to be reading questions as we go through the stream. The thing with that is, we're a little behind. I'm going to get a tablet here in a minute from our IT department, so bear with us on the question front. We also have one other man behind the boards, who is John. You may hear him kick in.
Hi, guys.
John actually has a computer screen because we are, in fact, a tech company, and he's able to see the questions coming in, so I'm going to get him to tackle those first before I could actually see them.
No questions yet. Just everybody's super pumped to be here.
Well,
you guys excited?
we're pumped that you guys are here. Way to take your time out and join us.
Yeah.
It's what we do it for. We do it for the fans.
Fun.
I think it's safe to say we do it for the fans.
For sure.
100%.
John, do we have the game on screen?
We have the game on screen. You guys are in the little corner.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. So what we want to do first is me and Shaun are gonna play 9 holes. What course do we want to?
I think we'll do Victory Village.
Okay, we'll do Victory Village.
Yeah.
Great. And we're gonna dive into the character creator real quick to kind of show you what's doing in there.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are not familiar with, I guess, where we came from and where we are now, we had characters, I would say a light brushing, a sprinkling of customization in Golf Club up to this point. We went back and totally listened to all the feedback we got, and everybody was really excited about getting way more features in there. Enter the new character creator.
This is it right here. So this time around we give you a lot of customization options right off the bat before you even get into it. Here you can pick your nationality. There's 11 pages of them. I'm just gonna stick with Canada. You can select your handedness here.
Did
gender.
I see TGC as a nationality?
You did.
I think I did. The nation of the golf club.
Just in case you don't want to represent, you
Sharp
can
eyes
just
up here. Caught it real quick.
that.
Page 2. If you'd like to join our free nation of golf club, small annex just north of Canada, I assume. We invite all. Borders are open.
And then as you get in here, you can go into select your appearance. We have tons of clothing options. You can even customize your golf bag before you go into each round. We'll start out with the appearance.
I can move.
Yeah, you can drive.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Let
So
me try.
you guys
You
are
go right
co-opting this character.
Oh
right now.
wow!
Is this-
I didn't know we could
wow.
do that.
There you go.
That's
Dive
fun.
in.
See, I'm learning stuff too.
Yeah.
And I guess the big thing with this one, compared to the last time out, is we really mean we've put in just about every feature, a terrifying amount of features, if I may say, right down to eye colors, hairstyle. You've got your hipster hairdo.
Hipster hairdo.
You need that. It's 2017. Let's just make that available. Mustaches. We're just essentially building a single-speed bike barista at this point, but he might play golf on the weekends. We don't know.
So while you're in here too, you also have the option to customize the color of each of these pieces that you're putting on, and we just give you a color palette that lets you do a complete customization of what you want your hair to look like.
Whoops.
So yeah, Brett can.
Hey guys,
pink
sorry to
hair
interrupt.
on
We have our
if you
first question.
Oh, back to John. What do we got?
What controller are you using? Starting out slow.
want. We actually have 2 different controllers here. I have an Xbox One controller.
I can't use the Xbox One. I gotta use
and
the
Brett's
360.
got the 360. Yeah,
So that's Xbox One and 360.
that is correct.
Question 1 down.
Great question. Another thing with this too, just to go back, and part of the reason we did this in this one, I guess if anyone out there is interested, is a big pillar of the Golf Club 1 was we don't limit your creativity, and we don't want to kind of put you in a box and say oh, you've got all these options, but you can't get crazy, you can't get silly. You can make something as real to life as you want to.
That's true.
We've seen some really great takes on celebrities and athletes in there already, and then we've seen some pretty interesting remixes. That's
a good word.
Yeah,
interesting.
A horrifying amount of customization.
Yes,
I would say
you can create a monster if you want to.
Yeah, I made a clown.
I'm making an old hipster.
Okay. And so I guess, we'll jump out of here. The head, we see there's a lot of customization there. Why don't we jump into something like the clothing? We'll kind of work our way through, because I mean, this is the thing. You can sit in here for hours.
It's true.
It's like the course creator. You know, you can really sit in there. Yeah. John's shaking his head.
Just at the end of the development, I went into the creator, and I was just,
went nuts.
Hours. It's
And
actually quite fun.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of it. I think you can achieve, just about any look that you want to, be like fancy, or like I said, real to life. And I think everybody here's had a pretty good. They've been able to really kind of recreate themselves much better than the previous one. There's a lot more variability.
Sorry, we're broken here too, so we can't really buy anything, but we can show you stuff.
Just interject here with another question. Someone's asking about commentary. Will we be able to commentate import our own commentary this time around? And no, you will not.
You will hear John's voice.
You will just hear John's voice.
And for those of you out there with a real sharp ear, that might be the same John behind the boards.
It's a true story.
So as you can see here, we've broken out into casual wear. We've got kind of your Sunday finals, more traditional golfing stuff as well. We've got some kind of like, what is it? We called it with our pre-order package that was available. You have your heritage or
aristocrat.
Aristocrat.
Right.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's a $5 word.
Yeah. I think. Unfortunately, we can't show it off right now. We don't have the pre-order on.
Don't have that pack.
But the good news is it's online. You can check out those screenshots just about anywhere.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm getting lost in here.
People seem to be pumped. You can make outfits per round as well here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing too. Yeah, because you see up on the top there'll say like the C, then there's the R1. So there's your round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. So when you're in a tournament, this is when you're casual, looking stylish as ever. And then if you you can have like, this is your first round outfit, second round, third round, fourth round. We're gonna stick with casual.
You have an option to turn those on and off as well, and as you can see, there's a copy outfit button at the bottom, so you only have to really do one if you want to wear the same thing every time.
Of course we do.
Cool.
Looks like we have some questions about how you pay for stuff here. I've seen microtransactions mentioned. That's not exactly the case. Why don't you guys go over that?
Yeah, no. So there's no microtransactions in the Golf Club 2. Basically, everything you do in game is going to earn you currency, whether it's challenges that are generated for each course that you play, competing in societies or career events,
tournaments,
tournaments, and all those things are going to generate you cash, which you can then come back here and spend your money on all your sweet clothing.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we should dive into the club set.
Yeah. And just to touch on too, in case we missed it, there is option obviously for male and female character. Basically, endless amount of options for the female golfers out there as well. We didn't leave that side in the dark. Everything is, we really put as much options and as much customization as you can for both male and female golfers.
Yep.
That is correct.
Back to the clubs.
Yes. Okay. So we have standard, player, and tour. And basically, you sacrifice.
So each one is going to give you increased control over each of your shots. So standard is going to be pretty simple to use. It's a nice entry barrier for new players or returning players who aren't quite comfortable with the new swing or enhanced swing that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go up, you're going to get more control and distance with each of your clubs. So once you get to player and tour, you're going to be able to apply more backspin. You'll see those results on your shots.
Yeah, hit longer.
And forward swing, left and right deviations.
We'll do player.
Another question here, guys. Can we change the color of our balls?
No, unfortunately, we didn't get a customized color option in there for golf balls.
It's definitely something we'll put on that wish list for sure, though, because it's not the first time it's come up. It's a great question.
Yeah.
And then you can select what clubs you want. You can customize all of your clubs to look a certain way, or you can even omit them from your bag if you want, right? And you can swap them out for some hybrids.
Yeah, so you always have all 14 clubs in your bag, but you can decide which ones you want. Like if you don't use hybrids normally, you go 3 and 4 irons. You can put those in your bag. And each of those clubs all have their own attributes as well. So depending on what courses you're playing, how you like to go from green tee to green, all those things come into play when you're setting up your golf bag.
Something important too to touch on is with all these different club types and everything, it's still skill based at its core.
Definitely.
We've retained that real golf club feel, where the clubs aren't going to necessarily win you matches. It's not going to give you a distinct advantage over your competitor. It's personal preference. It's tuning your play style, and it's if you're willing to put in the time to understand and kind of get the nuance of the clubs, you can see improvements in your game. But again, that's totally dependent on your skill set.
Definitely.
Someone's asking, is there a 1 iron and 2 iron?
Let's check it out. There is.
There is.
That's affirmative on the 2 iron and 1 iron.
Customizable as well.
Yes.
And people seem to be loving the club editor so far.
Yeah, it's really cool. You
Really
have a lot of
excited
fun.
about it.
And again, like the clothing outfits, once you've set up a particular type of club, you can copy that customization to all other clubs of that type in your bag, so you only have to do it one time.
Talk about a time saver.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Right there. Look
Yep.
at this.
And again, this is one of those things we can get stuck in on. We can go into in
It's
every
true.
club, but why don't we kind of push along a little bit? As fun as I know it is, I hate to cut it short, but outside of the golf bag edits and the custom character edits, the swing we talked about, it's the same true golf club swing.
Yep.
Just some new flavors in there to kind of build in whatever direction you want to play to reflect your play style.
Yeah, so one of the big things that enhances it this year is the tempo, the added tempo for the swing. So now you actually have to have a nice flow backwards and forwards, or you're going to see negative results to each shot that you take.
All right, we're going to load up. What did you say?
Victory Village.
Victory Village.
Yeah.
I am not going to do well.
If I'm not mistaken, where Vikings go onto the
Yes.
Netherworld, I believe it's
Yes.
Valhalla or Viking Village.
You gotta add me. Add a guest.
And it's that simple.
It is that simple. I will play.
Yeah, what tee do you want?
I'm gonna go right from the tips
Oh my goodness.
and won't do a full edit of my golfer, but unlike Brett, I will.
You don't like my
I will. No, I will attempt to.
Oh
use the
my
trick club.
goodness.
We're fairly
And-
certain Shaun doesn't know this is live.
And Shaun, while you're doing this, can you explain, we have a question, what are the course challenges? Is that
Yeah, so all of our official courses will have challenges associated with them. Closest to pin, longest drive, fairways hit in regulation, green in regulation, stuff like that. And all user-generated courses are going to have those generated for them as they get played. So there's an added incentive there for designers to try and push their course out as well and get as many people playing it as possible. And the prizes for each of those also, I think it ranges from 25 to 100 coins for each one of them, depending on the difficulty.
Right.
Yeah.
And that just feeds back into that economy in
Yep.
the game. Again, different ways to play. We didn't want to kind of shoehorn people into having to play just tournaments to win cash to buy things. So it's extended out to creators as well. So there's an incentive to build courses as much as there is to play in those deep tournaments.
That's me, Brett. What are you doing?
I don't know. I thought you want to look different than.
I do look different
Oh,
than you.
right.
I look
And my
generic.
stud. All right.
So also, something we didn't touch on there on that first screen, Brett and I are now playing from two different tee sets, which is something added this year in the Golf Club 2. Previously, tee boxes set by designers were just for show. Now they actually take part in every course that's designed, and the people using those get to pick what they start from each round.
Oh, you're the first controller.
Oh yeah,
Give us a second.
we could have switched. Oh, you don't like this controller?
No, I hate that controller. I hate it. So you have to set up the round.
How are we doing on questions, John? We got anything coming in on the board?
let's see here, I'm going to check back.
Click that.
We had someone asking earlier about two local
Oh,
players
okay.
in the
I got.
character creators.
Oh yes, that's right.
Sorry, repeating that. So 2 local players in the character.
Yeah, I'm
creator.
pretty sure this is just for one at a time, right? Is that correct?
Sorry?
The golfer character creator?
It's one at a time, yes.
Yes.
One at a time,
Yeah.
Yes, but each player on the card gets to edit their player as they want, and the next time you come in and play with that same person, they're going to maintain those edits as well.
Some people asking about play modes. Skins 4-ball against 2 other people, I see.
So we have the same game modes that we've had in TGC1 will maintain the stroke play stable for match play and 4-ball.
And Brett, major props on the Hamilton Tiger Cats lid.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
excellent.
It's from Snaggle J.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Do you know him?
I don't. No, I do. I've seen him on Twitter, actually.
Excellent. Well, thanks for the support, Snaggle J.
All right, Brett.
I'm pooched here. There's no way this is going to go well for Brett.
Well, the pressure's on, Shaun.
You have the tour clubs, too. You're
And
in
if
big
you'd like
trouble.
John to live narrate this, as if the game was narrating it for a real meta experience, just hit him up in the chat.
Oh, no.
It's hard to read
the cone.
questions at the same time.
It's in the cone. This isn't looking good for you.
No, it's not. I got the easier clubs, too.
And so what are some of the things
you're
maybe in
closer.
the environment people are going to see here that maybe they haven't seen in the first one?
Yeah, so we did like a major overhaul. I think the clouds are one thing. I love the way they look right now.
They're unreal. I love
they
those
look,
clouds.
They look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You see them moving across the sky. We also did a bunch of lighting adjustments. So just the general atmosphere of each course should really pop a lot better.
Absolutely. And I think one thing, too, that can't be kind of understated in all this is that we have leveraged the skill set from our community going into build courses for this one that we didn't have the first time out. You know, we built the tool set the first time, put together some great courses, people enjoy playing it. Now we're just further down that road, refining the tool set, building it on top of the feedback we received from the community, and now we've kind of gone back and got to do that, you know, really immersive pass to build out even better courses, even more authenticity.
Yeah.
You know, some nice touches for sure.
Yeah.
And the question is this a Delta course? Someone wants to know. The Delta theme?
I'm not actually sure which scene this one
It
was
looks
built
like
on.
it.
I think it was.
I believe that is correct.
Oh, Brett, you are in
I
trouble.
know.
It wasn't that great.
He's going to get a favorable
Oh, good bounce.
There you go.
So something you'll notice there too is the bounce and rolls are going to be a lot more true to life.
People are
in
commenting
this
on that.
one.
As you say that, people are like, "Oh my God, the
Yeah.
physics look incredible."
We definitely did a lot of work there.
Oh,
Some props go out to the team for what they
Yeah, it's
what they did with
incredible.
the bounce.
and I will say that it was not a task that was taken on lightly. The amount of research, the amount of video, because there were times on the team
Yeah.
floor when we would play that and look at the bounce like, oh, it's too jumpy, or it's too this, or it's too that, and they would back it up with conclusive proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
To my dismay, as I had become proficient in the old system.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got my comeuppance. I don't know.
So people are asking a little bit about the shot shaper and how that works and how does that relate to gameplay.
Yeah.
Maybe next hole.
We'll take a look at that.
So next hole off the tee, we'll get into that.
And next hole, I'll embarrass myself, and we'll explain how I embarrass myself.
You guys were talking and missed my putt.
Sometimes you got to place with the pain, Shaun.
See, I'm worried about missing those, like the 3-footers. That'll be embarrassing. Double bogey.
Also, keep this in the back of your mind. There's a request for
Got past there quickly.
the pitch shot.
Oh, pitch shot. Yeah, we can do a pitch when we get close to the
So,
green.
so maybe do a little shot shaping off the tee here.
Yeah, so let's do a little draw here off the tee.
Oh, you're
So one thing you'll see, big difference in this one over TGC1. We've now capped a range for each club, so now you can't do any of those crazy unrealistic shots and put an insane amount of backspin on a 3-iron, for example. That wind's not going to be in my favor.
no.
And is it
Not
just
bad.
me, or am I picking up some differences in animations here?
That'll make. Yeah, definitely. Probably everything you see is a different animation than
Funny you mention
the golf club.
Swing looks clean, not hitchy.
Very clean. Let's see you
Stud.
use the shot shaper. Yeah, so our animation team did a complete new mocap for this iteration. Everything was redone from the ground up, including our player model, as we've already showed you.
And as you can see here, this context clue that pops up too. See how Brett has the tutorial available for applying fade. That's
And
something that we put in that I think is really helpful
Yeah.
this time out, where if you're starting to play with a game mode or an expression on a shot that you haven't really mastered, we kind of just give you a little nudge and say, hey, friend, maybe you want to back out to the tutorial before you kind of swing for the fences.
Yeah, and on top of what, as you mentioned there, we do have a full tutorial now that you run through first time you've played the game, or you can go back to it anytime you want.
I clearly haven't been in there yet.
Yeah, and it just steps you through all of the new stuff that you can do in the game.
It's on the driving range.
Yeah.
You know, you're out there, you've got some chipping, some putting scenarios. It just kind of walks you through, I guess, the core pieces of gameplay.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Look at that. I think some people might be excited about this shot.
Ambitious.
That's Shaun calling his shot?
No, actually what I'm doing here now is new as well. The green overview camera. It's probably one of my favorite additions to the game. Just gives you that close look, gives you the front, back, and flag measurement for each shot. It really comes in handy when picking what you're going to do next. And you also have your lie grid underneath you, because these are going to impact the shot as well.
I've got another question that I probably know the answer to.
What
are the chances of an early tea time weekend where those who pre-order get it the Friday before the scheduled release? Is it what I think it is?
Probably not likely.
Probably not good.
Yeah.
But we love the enthusiasm.
Some people are wondering about this course. Is this a community-built course? Is this a HB official course?
This is a TGC official course, but it was outsourced to one of our community members. We've had a few people build courses for the release of this game. And they're amazing. They're really nice. They put a lot of effort into it.
Remarkable courses, from the community, and it's nice to be able to integrate those into the game.
Yeah. And it's
as
a big
official
for
courses.
Us.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That was a great shot, Shaun.
I didn't get to do what I wanted to though.
Humble as always.
All right. Maybe I got the tour clubs.
Now.
Oh yeah.
See, what's happening is when you push forward, you're going
going
way over to the left.
Oh,
Yeah.
straight up and down.
Yeah, straight up and down.
I have been playing this game all wrong. You jerk.
And so what was the shot request, just so we don't lose it in the shuffle that somebody wanted to see?
Pitch shot.
Pitch
Oh,
shot.
yeah, right.
Shot,
I
yeah.
repeat, pitch shot.
We might have to do that after this.
Okay. So maybe talk to us about the audio, John. What's different in TGC 2?
TGC 2, we first of all, I saw some people comment on the club sounds. They're completely different this year. We went to their range and re-recorded all the club sounds for all the different shots. And we also broke the swing into its pieces, so you get actual specific sounds for backswing, and the whoosh of the club going through the air is separate from the actual impact. And so whereas TGC 1, that was all one single file that played, whereas now it's about 4 to 5 different samples per swing. So it's and it reacts to your lie, the depth of the grass comes into play as well, and makes it sound a little grassier. And that's what we did with the swings.
Very nice.
And for commentary, we have golf voice this time. So
By request, if I'm not mistaken.
if you're playing career mode, you get Golf John, and if you're Golf Voice John, and if you're in casual normal mode, it's the TGC1 style speech. So I basically re-recorded everything in a more broadcast style to match the broadcast presentation that we're going for with the career mode. So that's the long and short of the audio this year.
And all jokes aside, it sounds fantastic. When you play through it, it just adds yet another layer of immersion, authenticity. It feels really good when you're in those modes, and I think that felt like a big jump from TGC 1 to 2 for me, as those tournaments feel like, watching it Sunday with the broadcast, we've kind of gone back and played with intros and animations and transitions to get like that broadcast HUD feel.
And I made some new like fancy golf music. It's super golf music. For those tournaments and that career mode, so that it really adds to the broadcast atmosphere, I think.
Shaun with just about a dunker off the tee. I believe that's the technical term.
Is that the dunker shot?
You almost slam dunked that tee shot.
Oh boy.
feel like Brett's,
You can do
Brett's
it,
due
Brett.
here.
You can do it.
Guys, shut
I've got
up.
faith.
And people are asking what kind of hardware we're playing on at the moment. Does anyone know exactly? We're on a PC.
We are on
We are on a PC.
I don't
Not
know
sure.
much about the specs.
Sorry, I should just mention now that you also have different camera options when you take your shot.
Yeah, people were asking about camera options for sure. So maybe one of you, I'll go full screen on the game.
Yeah, get rid of our ugly mugs.
And now, if you want to do a little camera demo,
Press
Brett?
left after you.
Yeah.
Putt.
Here we go.
Be
This,
the beauty
this is
shot.
the default.
This is so... Okay. Don't touch me.
Ooh.
Oh, look good. Look
It looks good from
The,
that angle.
the
yeah.
angle.
Yeah. I think that's the key. Changing the angle up.
You're up again there, Brett.
Thanks.
It's nice to see that, though. All that hard work put into your custom character, being able to flip to the reverse angle to see the anguish on his face when he missed his putt.
And there is a good example of some of the post-shot animations that
Yes.
we've added in this year.
I seem to trigger them regularly.
These are the ones. These are the ones that get you.
They are. Oh, that cup physics.
So nice camera angle. Thank you for that. Baseman 70 with the compliments. Some other people are asking about waterfalls in particular.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think there are any on this course, but
There-
there are some insane
Yeah.
waterfalls in
Yeah.
TGC2.
There is a waterfall.
There's a little running river, I think.
We need to wait until
Okay.
the 7th hole.
Stay tuned.
Give me a reminder there, John.
Stay tuned to
I'll remember,
7th
waterfall.
hole.
Waterfall, 7th hole.
Resisting the urge to drop TLC jokes
I
from here
I
on
swear
out.
I do the same thing.
Excellent.
Oh, man.
Another good drive.
What is,
I've played a lot of this game.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, not in the fairway
A little overconfident.
though. A little bit. They can't all be perfect.
Speak for yourself.
And so as Brett's getting set up to tee here, maybe just talk about the training area. It's something we can circle back to after the fact. But we were saying it's an all-new mode that's put in, design behind that. So this is going to take. Would you say it's beneficial for a first-time player or also the returning player?
Yeah, I think it's good for everyone. One benefit to it as well, you can just access it right from the main menu at any time. But also, before you go into a course, you can go into any of the 3 training options, which are the driving range, chipping range, and putting. And what happens then? You go in those modes, and then it takes whatever settings the course designer has set for those courses. So when you're in that mode, you are experiencing what you will experience on the course.
Which would be,
Like
tough greens,
wind,
different types of
wind
winds.
speeds, all that stuff. Yeah.
It's like immersion training. It's not
Yeah.
just like a clean environment every time. You're
Exactly.
not given the same training ground.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
a good place to try out the difficulty the club difficulties. You
Absolutely.
can try out your tour.
Especially if you've got new clubs in your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to
Right.
see how those go.
And especially for the purists out there who don't want to sacrifice their handicap or their scores.
Right.
Knowing that kind of feeds back into your I guess the overall metagame that you're playing within TGC is the
Yeah.
training. The training grounds is a great place for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So here we're gonna do a pitching wedge pitch shot. Conveniently.
Pitch shot
Pitch shot.
by request.
Oh, a little left. That was not good.
Oh,
I didn't
like
look at
roll
my
up.
penalty.
In a favorable roll.
I can putt from there.
Putt.
Or chip. Show us a good chip.
Right.
Some
Watch
people
this.
wondering about the wind meter here. What does the white and gray part of that wind meter signify?
So a setting that we let you use, there's a lot of people who like as little assist as possible. So that white is kind of an adjustment. As you get higher wind speeds, it'll fill more often. So you can either play with the speed on like we have now, you can just play with the fill and the wind direction, or you can just play with it completely off.
And by completely off too, we mean the whole HUD. We can
Yeah.
basically shake everything if you
Yep.
really want to get into that. You've got a handle on controls. You understand.
You can mark your ball.
Oh,
No,
he didn't
rude.
do there.
I'm very rude.
Savage. But yeah, you can turn off everything and just kind of play with that full camera visibility,
Too
which
fast.
is nice.
Got under that one a little bit.
Oh, it's you again.
I don't like this. There we go.
Beauty. What am I at now? Plus 100?
Yeah,
Oh,
hey.
fine.
You powered that one.
Thanks, Shaun.
Brett may have
Achievement unlocked.
Brett may have turned the corner. And speaking of achievements, when you're playing through, you're going to see these pop up periodically as you're in open
Yep.
gameplay. Maybe talk about, are those course achievements? What are they?
Generally, the achievements are going to be, some are specific to courses, some will be specific to some of the new game modes like career and societies. Yeah, just general.
And I know there's a lot. Do we have an idea
Yeah.
of how many achievements are in there?
I'm not 100% sure.
A ton.
Write it down. There's a ton.
I bet.
But I mean, again, on top of that too, you have the normal achievements that are
Yes.
set by your
The course creator.
console, and then you have the ones on every course as well. So, and each course generates up to 15 challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't run those numbers, but based on our 150,000 available courses, 15 challenges per.
There is a lot of possibilities there.
I think that's a trillion.
Yeah,
It's around a trillion?
we'll call it a trillion. With
Perfect.
a plus over a small minus. And
Some questions about console versions of the game. Do we have any idea about what our target was, frame rate or anything like that on the consoles?
Yeah, we should see 30 frames a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I accidentally swapped out my driver. We're making our guy.
Oh,
that's
so
why
you
I'm
haven't
doing
been hitting a driver at all this game?
No. So that's why I've been doing so bad.
Yeah, but you're also a team.
Nah. That's a driver.
Another shot request, guys. Flop shot.
Flop shot.
We have flop shot requested.
Yeah.
Personal favorite of mine from TGC1.
Yeah. I'll lay up short here.
All right.
Give Brett a chance to catch me, and
It works for everyone, doesn't it?
I'll play a flop. On
Not for my ego.
Fast one.
Whoops, actually got in the hole.
Whoops.
Whoops,
We have another
goes.
console question, Shaun. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know this about the PS4 Pro. How does that work? Is it built to support PS4 Pro specifically, or
Not specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
boost
the
mode
game-
should
the game will run on it.
definitely help.
It'll-
No,
you
it'll
should
run
see
great.
some benefits.
Absolutely.
I play? Yeah.
Thought that would help. Sorry.
All right, let's do. This could work out.
Where's the
perfectly.
flop shot?
Little left, little back.
Nicely
Stuck
stuck.
pretty well. So something you'll see in the flop shot too. If you have a very fast downswing or very slow downswing, these are going to impact your shots, and especially on chips and flops and pitches. If you come down too fast on a flop shot, you can top the ball, and you're just going to see it shoot across the green. So you have to be really careful and get used to that tempo that we've introduced with the swing this year.
Sorry, I'm super into this right now. I just want to. I don't like that +5 up there.
Everybody quiet, please, on the stream.
Oh no!
Oh.
Go,
it's downhill.
Go,
Stop.
go.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was me. I was like, why am I moving?
And so the general feedback from the team too, by going back here, was adding all of these nuances to that tempo swing. It's been really interesting diving in and playing it, because it does offer a different play experience.
Yeah.
Although, like I said, that core offering is still the same. Where we hear you. We're out there in the chats and we're out there in the forums as well. People asking like, how can it be that different? How can you make a golf game that different? Well, it's incredible how much variety is added by
true.
things like clubs and things like tempo swings and
Yeah.
those little things. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we have a question about tempo swing since we're in there. Can you give an example of what it looks like when you have a real bad tempo?
Just watch me the
Because
whole time.
probably we should just watch Brett. I'm gonna
Just watch me the
full
whole time.
go ahead and full screen
Oh,
this.
God.
There we go.
All right.
So this is.
Oh, he just pinned
Oh
it.
wait,
He
perfect,
pinned it.
That was
perfect.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Brett only reacts to pressure.
Yeah.
He's conditioned.
That's right. It's like a diamond.
You can see a waterfall there in the off in
Oh,
the
look
distance.
at that. A little sneaker.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Sean, can you bank it off the tree?
You could, if you are
Stunts?
that precise.
Excellent news for the stunters out there.
Stunt golfers.
Stunt golf.
What's in the hole? That's in the hole.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with that, Brett. Brett's
And that was a
confidence is
beauty.
growing, everybody.
guys, it's the classic rope-a-dope.
All right, I'll give you an example of the bad tempo.
Okay, and while you're doing this, why don't you give a little bit of a recap on the tempo for those newcomers to the stream?
That wasn't that bad. What are you talking about?
It was offline.
It's getting too competitive.
Yeah, so the tempo is going to impact your swing as you have faster, slow swings. It's going to give you, you're going to see more draw or fade or slices on your tee shots. And the worse it is, the further you're going to see the ball go offline. And then on top of that, you also have your deviation from the swing itself that also impacts the ball flight.
So maybe on the next tee, maybe
Yeah.
someone can do a really, and you will see it on the bottom right corner of the screen. It does tell
Yes.
you your tempo, so that's where to look.
Come back.
You beat me.
Come
that
back.
one. That was a good one.
All right, so like John said, if you draw your eyes to the lower right, you're going to see the tempo of Brett's swing here.
Try to do this off tempo.
Do you want me to do it off tempo?
Yeah.
Okay. Still not bad.
Backswing very slow, downswing very fast.
It's not a great shot.
It's all right.
As you can see, it's probably not what you want.
Let's play my slice here. This is like real golf.
That is perfect.
No, it's a slow backswing
nice
with a
slow
perfect
backswing.
downswing.
See,
So I'll lose distance here because
Oh,
of the
and
slow
we
backswing,
did want
but-
someone to. Okay, well they just got their question answered. They wanted to see how the cart paths reacted.
Hmm.
we knew.
There you go.
We already knew.
Precox.
Oh, and as you see up ahead here, we're getting into a pretty exciting waterfall section over on the right. Just
And
to-
definitely already into the chasing waterfall jokes on the
Yeah,
stream.
absolutely. We didn't stick to the rivers or streams.
We
that
tried.
used to,
We tried.
and we went after them. And I'm proud of us.
Here, I'll take a little look-see. Whoa.
Have you considered flying less poorly?
Give me a second.
There we go.
You
There's
hear
the,
it,
nice
hear it
hydro
coming
dam.
into. Oh, there we
What
go.
a
Look at
reveal.
that. That was a great reveal.
Oh, and a plane.
There's a few airplanes up there.
Yeah.
Courses in flight path.
Oh, see, I got all these.
They're flying quite well. That was a good one. Nice
Good
shot,
shot.
Brett.
Thanks, guys. Not so thanks, guys.
Good contact.
Could have been worse.
They were.
Good contact.
Yeah, I really like the new map that you're able to drop down
Does
for
help.
those shots. It is.
It does.
Oh, I'm in deep rough. I'm not getting very far here.
And in case people haven't played before, we're always assuming somebody's played for one. How do you know you're in that
Oh.
deep rough, Sean?
Up in the top right corner, it displays where your ball is and gives you the percentage of power that you should see with a perfect
Fair.
shot.
Heavy roughs.
So
So
the
I am
90,
in the heavy
94%. What's that telling me?
So this tells me I am in the heavy rough, but sitting a little on top of the grass. And
And at a perfect
if I hit a
shot.
perfect shot, I will see 94% of the power displayed for that club.
Excellent.
Someone's asking more about the water movement. Can you have like subtle downhill streams or only waterfalls?
Oh, that's a bad one. The shot.
Question was fine. Shot was bad. Just clearing that up.
You've been in the course creator more than I have.
Sorry,
I
what was the
don't know
question?
answer to that.
Can you have like streams, like slow downhill streams of water, or
Yeah,
only
yeah.
waterfalls?
Yeah,
Only.
no, you can have streams. You can
Okay.
change the direction of the water and how fast it goes in your water plane. But you can also have little small water, like little, almost like fountains and like little tiny waterfalls or big monstrous ones.
So you can go to 11 if you need to
You can.
with the waterfalls.
You certainly can. And people have. All right.
It wasn't bad.
So peaceful.
It was. It's
So
tranquil.
peaceful.
It is, especially when I'm not talking.
Or me.
How many firmness settings do we have on these greens? TGC2, does anyone know about that? Detail the course creator? Might be a Paul question.
That would be a Paul question. There will be a specific stream down the road for the changes that we've made in Course Creator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
so-
its own thing.
Yeah, I think we might end up getting Keith or Paul in to do
Yeah.
some stuff with that. So there'll be good ones to answer questions with
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah, but always feel free to hit us up on the forums if you
Yeah.
have specific questions before then. You by all means can send them through. We really do our best to get on there early and often to answer those questions. But yeah, those guys would be your experts for a playthrough session and kind of talking through it. So
I'm just gonna wear a bag over my head if you guys don't mind.
you're just looking for hero shots. You're trying to put it in a bad so
That's
you can
true.
win us over with our heroic.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
it. That's always been
It's
it.
hero shots.
Losing distance with these slow shots.
So do we want to jump into another course or another training mode, or do we want to stick with this one? What are you guys thinking? Is there?
What are we on? Hole 8?
I believe so.
We got one more to go.
One more.
We'll play
All
through
right.
and then we'll
9.
dip into the maybe the training or
That sounds good.
Yeah, we can do a little training here.
Yeah.
We'll get Brett to go through it. We could use some help.
That was a joke. Pointed comments.
Get over. Oh no.
You'll get a favorable bounce off that.
Yeah.
what?
Gotta
That's why
read
they-
those hills and play them.
That's why they call him the Golden Boy.
Someone did just ask about the driving range, but you're talking specifically about the tutorials. Is that what you were?
So there's both. The tutorials take part in the driving range and
Okay.
cutting and chipping areas, but you can go in those separately without having to play the tutorials.
Okay, definitely people seem to be interested in looking at the training.
Yeah, we'll definitely pop that.
Excellent. We'll definitely jump over.
Yeah. It's a beauty.
Oh, that's all right.
That is dialed.
That is all right.
Oh, see ya. Oh, this isn't looking good.
Till I nail it. No? $5?
Liquid Snake asks quite firmly,
no.
quite firmly in all caps, if you could do a flop shot. I think we might have done one,
So
but
he wants a flop shot.
he wants a flop shot.
Brett.
Right here.
Flop that.
Yes, sir.
Instant.
What do I have to use?
Yeah, you're just going to
A
show your
wedge.
shot type. Yep, wedge is
And-
fine. There we go. Just very light touch though.
Here's a flop.
Can I? Okay.
Light touch.
Give it a good one.
Just you can get
You're not
this.
going to put that in the hole.
You will.
Don't.
Aggressive on the green, I'll give you that. But
You didn't take a divot, so
That's
there's
good.
that. Not going to upset the green.
we can definitely hit up the flop shot in training as well. If
Yeah.
you didn't see it during the game.
Right.
In all seriousness.
Yes.
Right.
It's not like my scores. Good. You drive it off there.
Oh.
Nice putt.
Man,
Beauty.
I had a great round like 2 weeks ago. Couldn't have done it then.
Quit living in the past, man.
Oh yeah.
Solid finish.
Oh, it's par 3 to finish it off. This will be quick.
A quick hole in one and call it a day.
Ooh.
Oh, this one's
Look at this.
Look at that.
Fancy.
that's beautiful.
Got a bit of wind to contend with here.
Ooh.
Be mindful of the wind.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh
It's
no.
looking good.
Get
Oh
wrecked.
Looking
no.
Looking
Sit
good.
down. Sit
Direct
down.
hit.
All right. Hero time.
This is your playoffs.
Cue the music.
We just had a request for the Thor's hammer. comment live on the air. So maybe I'll do that, and then I'll be satisfied with this shot.
I wouldn't waste it on my shot.
It's gonna happen. Oh, God. Did you just use Thor's hammer? Just joking. It was a nice shot, though.
Thanks, John.
Actually was. It's quite nice.
Great shot. Play well.
So unless you really screw up
Oh
here,
no, that was pretty bad.
I think it's safe to say I lost.
Team A 14 putt.
I got another question about courses. How many official courses are coming with TGC 2? Is there a count at the moment, or are there kind of like, there could be more?
Yeah, I think it's around 25 or 30 right there, right
Okay.
now in there.
That was a great putt, Brett. Not to be overshadowed.
That was a nice putt. Way to finish it off with a +6.
Aggressive.
Thanks.
All right, so we don't
That's
even know
a
who
good
won
round.
that. Who knows? Don't even know who won that one. All right.
Anybody could have won.
Anybody.
Yeah, we can quit it.
Let's pop out to the.
Gonna do some training.
Not that I need it, but yes. Okay, what do we want to do first? Let's do driving range.
And this is one that I think at the team level, everyone was very excited to get in.
Yeah.
It's something that had been
Yeah.
talked about since, I would say, the first
that's
release of the first game that we put out is, where's the driving range? Where's the driving range?
Yeah.
Well, folks, here it is.
Yeah.
We got it in there, and it's actually a lot of fun. I find myself spending a lot of time in here, as
Yeah.
silly as that sounds, to go to a driving range in a video game.
Maybe I do it to Xbox One controller. Let's screw this whole thing up.
Some deer there in the background.
Who doesn't aim for the ball collector?
I do, every time.
Yeah, I know. It's standard. Putter.
So this is the official driving range. Can people create driving ranges?
No.
So this is the
This is the
range.
Oh.
You missed it. Oh no.
That's
I don't know.
baloney.
So this is kind of a game that's emerging within the game. As you can see, I myself do the same thing as
This'll
Brett,
take a
which
while.
is hammer the ball at this cart that is
All right.
placed just at about the end of your max drive.
I think we missed an opportunity for an achievement here.
Oh, you're telling me.
Well,
Very.
I have
Sorry.
the. I don't have the right clubs on. Can I change them right here?
No.